Cut it. Oh, sorry, Ben. I know you had an amazing night and you totally slammed it on everybody's face like it's nobody's business and you just destroy the world and LA is on fire right now. But it's like really late, dude. So can you please, please, thank you very much. Appreciate you, Ben. What, you think just because it's late we don't got no energy? This is CULTURA. 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 However you say it, that's how you say it. I don't make the rules. I just make the rules because I own this thing. And that's how you do it. That's why I keep repeating that. If you haven't realized it, let me give you some insight. This one time, since we're 2 games over 500 finally, I'm going to give you some insight. I don't make the rules. I just make the rules. I am studiomogura, studiomogura. PayPal, CashApp, first 2 QR codes. Put your name in the memo. All donations go toward the making of my independent film. Trying to get it off the ground this year. It's called The Strategist. I wrote it. I'm going to direct it. I'm trying to cast it right now. So we could use a lot of help with the funds. Please, by all means, donate anything you can, from $1 to $1 million. I don't give a fuck, bro. Just donate something, bro. Help us out. We really, really need it. Okay. If you don't want to donate and you want something tangible, buy my book, available on Amazon and on Barnes & Noble. Second, third, and fourth QR codes. Amazon carries the paperback, and Barnes & Noble carries the hardcover. It's basically a chronicle of the Miami rave scene in the early 2000s, called Full Moon Nights again. I don't know if I said it before. I feel like I didn't, but I'm a little stoned right now, so I'm not sure. And I just realized, god damn, it's fucking hot as shit in here, bro. I haven't turned on the fucking AC yet. Because it's, you know, I need it sizzling in here when I watch the games, because I gotta feel the heat. You know what I mean? I gotta watch the heat, and you gotta feel the heat. And actually, I think I put on. Oh, I just realized. You know what I just did? I put on the heat shirt over my other shirt because I was wearing like another shirt, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta change my heat shirt." And I literally put it. I know. Can just one sec. One second here. Hold on. I'm still here. I'm still here. I just, I have to take my shirt off, and I don't want to I'm like, not like one of those streams and stuff. We're not there yet. Or I'm not there yet. I'm personally just not comfortable with my body. So I'm not even comfortable with my face. If it was up to me, I would do this stream with a mask on, because I normally always wear my mask when I perform and stuff. I just don't like how I don't know. I feel like I scare people or something. So I don't, But I wanted to make a point and an emphasis, since I was gonna do this film. I'm supposed to be the main cast. See, now we're good. Sorry, I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know what to tell you. I wanted this year, since I'm doing the film and I have to be the main actor. I gotta get comfortable with putting my face in the camera, so that's kind of why I started showing my face. But it's actually really, really difficult for me. Yeah, I don't know. It's like some Phantom of the Opera shit. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like I don't know if you've ever seen Nightbreed. The guy that cuts off his face. Like, yeah, that guy. I can relate to him. So where were we? Oh yeah, Full Moon Nights, available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Get it, please. Honestly, it's a great book. I worked really hard on it. Started out as a script, then I converted to a novel, and I'm currently working on my second novel. I'm just gonna do a bunch of novellas, which are basically like short novels. Like fucking 200-page, 300-page novels. I don't want to go 300-page. I'd rather keep it 200-page, as close to the script as possible. So between 150 to 200, maybe 250 pages. So I can pump out as many as possible. I'm gonna do another one this year. And so we would, if you want to go ahead and do that, that'd be great. Check out my comic shop, octotaco.com, and check out my TeePublic, and also check out my Spotify playlist with all my tracks. Any of those things, any of those QR codes, you're going to support me a lot, and I really appreciate it if you take the time out and check those out, okay? So, getting to this game, I want to be optimistic, but what did we talk about before? If you watch this, CULTURA previously, one thing that I mentioned is I'm not gonna fucking get happy for these piss in the wind garbage wins and stuff. I feel like it's like we should win these games. I know every game is really hard to win in the NBA, and I don't understand that, but like coming into what I mean is like coming into the season, we thought that we were much better than where we're at right now. So I'm like, that's why I feel like we should win this, But I understand we're not there yet. And I don't want to get fooled into thinking that we're there yet with these singular wins. I want to see us win in bunches. And I said it, man. If you want to show me that we're capable of competing with the top teams in the East and in the league, you're going to have to be a few games over 500. And I'm not talking about 2 or 3. I'm talking about like 10 games. Like, we got to be like 10 games over 500. We got to get back into like the top 4. And I look at the schedule and I look at the... No, I don't look at the schedule. I'm sorry. I look at these standings, and we're not that far off, man. Like in the beginning, it's really weird how things have kind of turned out because people are just starting to bunch up again, and everybody that had huge leads in the beginning of the season are now kind of coming back a little, and we're starting to rev things up. We're starting to get back to form. Like man, we're the kind of team that it takes us a while to heat up. We're basically like this engine that you gotta, when you turn it on, you gotta let it warm up, and it takes us a really long time to get to find our footing. But right now, when we're healthy and everybody's playing and everybody's in the group, I mean, we're a dangerous team, dude, and we're still not there yet. We're not there yet, bro. There's still guys on this team that still have to get better, still have to get to Hero is just playing out of his mind right now, and he still has like a bunch more to do. Bam is playing out of his mind right now, but I still feel like there's another level he can reach. I mean, Jimmy Butler hasn't even turned it on. Kyle Lowry is still out there in the background, like, is he still on this team? I don't know. And Strus and Robinson are just, Strus, so many people want to kill Strus, so many people want to hate on him, but, bro, look at how he still puts up 13 plus, per game. He puts up 19, puts up 20, like, out of nowhere. And then we let Duncan slide with, his single-digit games. But, I don't care. As long as Duncan goes out there and makes one fucking shot, bro, 2 shots a game. I don't care, dude. You just got to make one. You got to do something. You got to contribute in some fucking way, bro. And when they do, we do so much better. I know that when Bam scores over 30, we're undefeated, and... Well, what are we doing then? Feed him the fucking ball every goddamn game then and make him score 30. So, I don't know what to do with that. Don't tell me a stat like that. Don't tell me that we're like... Because then I'm like, okay, then what are we doing? Why are we not giving him the ball all the time? So, yeah, man, I'm not gonna... I mean, I'm happy about this, of course, dude. And it was a great game. We kicked the fucking shit out of these people, dude. Even though we shut the bed like we usually do. But that's part of our MO now. And it's part of our MO. It's part of our culture. This is who we are. We put up a big lead going into halftime. You can pretty much bet that lead's gonna be goodbye. In the second quarter, in the third quarter. So I'm not gonna worry about that shit no more, dude. Like when I see them go big up leads, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. That's fun, nice. But they're going to let it back, and the real game doesn't start until, like, the last 2 minutes of the game. That's when the real game starts. So, hell, the last 5 minutes of the game, 6 minutes of the game. So I'm not going to, like, go crazy with, oh, we're up 20, we're going to beat. No, we're not. We're not. No, sorry. And then is that something to just keep, like, what do you think? We're going to fix that? We're not going to fix that. That's never going to get fixed. Not in a league where the three-pointer's so accessible now. You're never going to get rid of that. So every team is going to end up... I'm pretty sure every team faces that. I can't imagine that Miami is the only team in the NBA that lets people, go up 20 and they come back. No, I'm pretty sure every team in the NBA is dealing with that right now. So I'm not going to let it get to me. And I don't know. Guys all play great, man. I mean, the guys that should be the all-stars on this team are they're playing great. What can I say? Is anybody else recognizing it? That's the real question. The real question is if we think it. Is ESPN going to cover, like, Hero tonight and Bam and make them, wow, they're doing really great, blah, 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 blah. They're kind of pulling it together. They're playing really good. You don't know. Watch out for the Heat. They're coming. Am I going to hear that now from Tim Legler? I don't know. I hate these West Coast trips because I mean, and usually we lose these games, because they're late night and on the West. But these guys seem to have a lot of energy, which I'm really surprised. And it's good to see because lately they've been injured a lot, and I don't know when you get scared when they go out west. And this is one of the few times that they've actually done really good. So we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow they should wipe the floor with the fucking Lakers, but we already beat the Lakers once, and LeBron, man, he's gonna come and bring it if he plays, and I imagine he's gonna play. And they've been they've been kind of on winning. I don't want to say winning streak. They've been won 3 out of 4 in the last 4. They won 3 out of 4. So I guess they're doing okay, but we should beat them. We should win this game. I'm not gonna really even think twice about it, bro, because the Lakers are not good. We're a much better team than the Lakers, much better. So, and the way that this team is playing right now, they're really starting to turn it up. When this team is playing at its best, right, and we're not even there yet, bro. I feel like we're honestly maybe 65% there, maybe even 70. It's 80%, maybe. No way. Well, maybe. You know what? Because it's January. I'm sorry. I still feel like it's December. So, yeah. So, January, maybe, we're, maybe... No, 75. I would say 75%. I'll give you 75. We're almost there. We're not... We still have a long way to go before I feel like we're that team, That was, just... that was the number 1 team last year. So, we just got to keep winning. I didn't do any notes. I didn't do anything. I was... Because I watched the game... And everybody saw what happened in the NFL game, and that was crazy. I've never seen anything like that before. Just like everyone is saying the same thing. They've never seen anything like that before because you know what? It's never fucking happened before. That's why. That's why you never seen it before because it's never fucking happened. Congratulations. Here's some CAFECITO for 1:30 in the morning. Prayers up to that guy, and I'm sure he's gonna be fine. He's in good hands. It's sad to see. But we just got to be thankful that we've kind of have experience with this. The NFL, the whole game, the system, the crowd, fans, everybody that witnessed it, involved in it, everybody has some kind of experience in the sense that we know the sport is dangerous. We know you have to be careful, and we know you have to have on-site medical personnel. So be thankful that we have reached this level of evolution in this game, that there's an ambulance. I personally think it might be time to think about having a chopper on site. I mean, you're the NFL. I would imagine you can afford it, splurging for a personal chopper, medical chopper, to be available on site. So that instead of driving and having to deal through traffic and all that bullshit, you fucking fly. And I'm sorry I scratched. There's a fucking tag in this shirt, right here. You see, there's a fucking tag. And it's why is there a fucking tag right here, on the sleeve? So it's not here, And it's why is it there? And it's 1,000 times more uncomfortable there. So I gotta cut that shit. It's really annoying me. I'm sorry. I just realized I saw the playback of me oh God, I'm sorry, and then I cut into that as I'm talking about this really serious subject matter. My bad. Sorry. No, you know what? This is CULTURA. This is how we do it. Okay, we bounce all over the place, man. You know what? No. Let's spark up a fucking nice the rest of the night. This little J for this, in honor of the Bills, Bengals, and everybody involved, and the dude's family and all that stuff like that. This, really put some good positive mental energy toward him so that he gets better and he recovers from it. Okay. No, legit. I'm serious. I'm not trying to be funny, bro. That was fucked up. Never seen that. I had to turn away. I didn't want to look at any of it. I didn't look at any of it. I didn't see him. I saw him going back, and then I turned away because I didn't want to see it. And I could feel the chills, of when you. It reminded me of sorry. Had that kind of everything there, and it reminded me of I did a Murder One trial once, and that was really fucked up. And there was a moment where it got real. You know, because at the beginning it was like, oh, we're here, and this guy was defending, and blah, blah, and you're gonna witnesses, and all that, blah, 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 and witness goes up, and he did this, and blah, 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 blah. And they show like the video, and it's like, whoa, and it takes another step, and then they start showing the autopsy photos, and then like the mother starts screaming and crying, and she gets up and runs out of the courthouse. And it's like, con, order in the court. You know, like that kind of shit straight out of fucking SUV or whatever. SVU, I guess, or Law and Order. Just like that. But when that happened, the whole tone and the air and the smell, everything changed. And it was like a weight was put on everyone's shoulder. And it really, like, I almost threw up. Because, like, the anxiety was just so fucking intense. And I was like, oh my God, bro. This shit just fucking got crazy. And that's how I felt tonight. When I saw that guy, you know. And, I'm sure a lot of people felt like that. But I wasn't worried about whatever, because there's good on-site medical personnel at the games. There's an ambulance, there's fucking trained professionals. They're ready for that shit more than ever. Okay? They've got like air casts, they've got like everything you're gonna need. If there's a place that you need to fucking get medical help and attention, whatever the fuck you need, and it involves medicine, and it's not literally in the fucking hospital, I would imagine the best place would be on the fucking NFL field. Not a fucking soccer field, that's for goddamn sure. They would have pulled out a fucking bottle of hairspray, sprayed the motherfucker, and be like, why isn't he getting up? I mean, that's fucking soccer. Basketball? No. Maybe, yeah, basketball, yeah, I would. Because basketball, they're like the NFL. NBA is like the NFL. They don't fuck around. But that guy's lucky, man, that it happened now today. I mean, can you imagine if it happened when I was younger? And I saw 30 years ago, this guy, not Ian Rappaport. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. His name escapes me now because I'm smoking. The guy that covers the Jets. He was talking about how 30 years ago when the guy had the fucking... He broke his neck. And he got paralyzed because he ran into the other Jet player. They were playing Detroit and shit. I saw that. I saw that live. Fucked me up. 11 years old, I saw that. And I remember it. Not only do I remember that, but I also remember the TV movie that they made. And there's a shot of when he's fucking in the hospital, and you see him like with the helmet on, and they've cut out the helmet. He's like, "Oh my God, I can't move!" Ah! And that shit, I saw that, and that fucked me up as a kid. So I got it twice, because I was a Jet fan, and I wanted to see that fucking TV movie because I'm a Jet fan, and I gotta support it. But it was fucked up. It fucked me up twice. So I know people got fucked up today. I know that shit was hard. You know what else that reminded me of? I hate to say it. Reminded me of 9/11. When the whole fucking world saw those people, saw it go down. Everybody fucking witnessed that shit. And when you witness a fucking traumatic event like that, bro, that creates PTSD, bro. That's a traumatic event that we just saw tonight. I mean, if that guy doesn't recover, and we all hope he does, and right now he's in critical condition, but they got him breathing on his own again, which is fucking a crazy thing to say. But we got good hospitals in this fucking country. For as much as we fucking want to fucking bitch about medicine and hospitals and doctors and fucking the system, we have really good fucking doctors in this country. I mean, compared to the fucking shit shows in other countries, I'll tell you that much. In this country, it costs a lot, but it's good. You're gonna get fixed. He's gonna be okay, because we have the good doctors in this country. And if something happens, I'm sure they're gonna do everything they possibly can. Not only because we have good doctors on this country, but that motherfucker has money. And if you got money, and you add good doctors, and you add media coverage, and you add the NFL to that shit, I mean, that guy's good. That guy's good. He's gonna be okay. The fucking thing was getting him to the hospital. That's why I was a little worried, and I know they waited for his mom and all that kind of shit, and I'm like, bro, If you had to give that motherfucker CPR for 9 fucking minutes, bro, I don't know if you should wait for his mom. Like, if I was the mom or his dad, I'd be like, why are you waiting for me, bro? Just take him, dude, and I will fucking meet you there. I could take a goddamn Uber. But they weren't sure probably if he would even make it. So they wanted to make sure his mom was there because his mom came to see him. So that's what I imagine happened. But I was worried about that. That it was taking a really long time to move him. And I was like, if you don't move him anytime soon, bro, I mean, you're going to have a fucking yellow tarp on the fucking goddamn field. You're going to have to bring in fucking, like, cops and all this kind of shit. And I don't know. I don't know if you're going to have to do that now. That's interesting. But this was this is gonna make people fucking flip out in all kinds of ways. I already did. Like, you can look on Twitter and everyone's like fucking trying to kill Roger Goodell for what? What are you gonna kill Roger Goodell for? You know what you're really gonna fucking kill Roger Goodell for? Because two reasons why you're gonna kill Roger Goodell. Number one, because you want someone to fucking kill. Because this shit happens, and you've been waiting for, like, ever for this shit to happen so that you can fucking open your mouth and fucking bitch about it. And then the other thing is the even worse fucking person, which actually wants something bad to fucking happen, you know? And they're like, they feel cheated or slighted or some shit. You know, and they just want to fucking complain about something. Like, everybody reacted and acted in the perfect way possible tonight. The NFL handled this absolutely perfect. Roger Goodell handled it absolutely perfect. What the fuck are you gonna say that, you know? Oh, well, he wanted to start the game again. I mean, he's a fucking commissioner. It's not only up to him, dude. You know, it's gonna be up to a lot of people. Because if he's gonna come out there and say, you guys gotta fucking play the game, you better believe those fucking players are fucking adults. They're gonna fucking say no if they don't want to, which is what they did. He didn't say anything. He let the fucking players decide. That's why he didn't say anything. That's why it's not like, oh, Roger Goodell didn't say for them to start. You know why he didn't say for them to start? Because he let the fucking players goddamn fucking decide. He did the right fucking move. He let the players and the coaches decide, hey, do you want to keep playing? That's what they were on the phone with. They were on the phone with him, and he's like, hey, do you guys want to keep playing? Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Okay, cool. All right, we're all in agreement. Fine, this end. We'll figure it out. But all you fucking motherfuckers want to bitch about something, bro. You can't just fucking be like, yo, this was fucked up. Let's just be positive. No. You all want to bitch about something. And you all want to tear this shit down. You want to tear down something that's like, you know, you should be tearing down other fucking things. Like fucking guns, for instance. I think this is dead. Yeah, it's over with. I don't know why I've been smoking a lot of pre-rolls lately. I guess because I'm running low. And, I really don't want to fucking, like, I have this other stuff, and it's just like, oh, it's not really that great. And I don't really want to spend a lot of money on good stuff. But yeah, we are doing a late fucking CULTURA. Usually don't go this late, but fuck it, you know. It was I'm telling you, it was a really it was a crazy thing to see tonight. So I guess I wanted to, you know, get that out there. But I don't know. You're gonna hear people want to say like, "Oh, you know, take out. You gotta stop the NFL. It's too dangerous." Blah blah blah. But you don't even know if that shit came from that, because when you look back, it's like, well, nothing seemed to really happen. So he made the hit, and it wasn't that bad. So you don't know if he had a precondition or something like that. This stupid tag. I'm sorry, stupid tag is driving me crazy. You don't know, so you gotta wait and see before. And even if it was from the hit, I mean, dude, this is the game, man. This is why we watch this shit, because it's really fucking hard to do. It's not easy. You know, if we wanted to fucking a safe game, we would have made this shit flag football a long time ago. But we you know, we're human beings, bro. We need to challenge ourselves, you know. And I'd much rather us challenge ourselves on the field of, you know, athletic combat, so to speak, than actual combat. Like, you know, I like the technology of military stuff. I love playing war games. If you've seen this channel before, you see me. I love playing DCS. I love, you know, fighter jets. I love, you know, just the technology of it. But I really fucking hate the application of it. I hate war. If you're a normal person, you hate war. I don't mind it in the form of a video game because no one's fucking dying, and that's almost a weird kind of way of competition, and that's why it's like but that's what the sport is. The sport is like the highest level of human fucking evolution, man. That's what makes football amazing and the greatest sport on this planet. Like, you're gonna come at me with your bullshit fucking soccer, which is just people running around kicking a ball. And the only reason you really like soccer is because, let's be real, man, soccer's been around a lot longer than the NFL. The NFL was created in like the 20s or 30s and shit. Soccer's been around way longer than that. And soccer is a global international sport. It took over the rest of the world before it took over America. America created NFL, so it's exporting NFL. Soccer's already, like, in other countries is an export of other countries. It's not just like soccer comes from Europe. No, soccer comes from every fucking continent, dude. Where, like, Americans are the ones that are behind on that shit. But that doesn't mean that it's the best sport, dude. The best, bro, that sport. Again, I know it's running around. I know it's you have to be in great shape. I get that, but the greatest soccer player, understand this, the greatest soccer player ever to walk the earth, the greatest, is a kicker in the NFL. The greatest soccer player ever to walk the earth is a punter in the NFL. Okay? They're a kicker or they're a punter. The two, like, weakest positions in the game. That's where that sport lies in the ranks of football. Being a quarterback is like one of the most dangerous fucking things to do. It's like you don't realize, you think it's not because it's just this guy and he goes back and he throws a fucking ball, right? But like those guys are out there trying to fucking hurt him and break him in fucking half, dude. They're being paid to do that. And I want to say because we're trained, also because we watch this game from a certain angle, from the angle of like the side, the top view, where you see the line, you see the line of the quarterback and the line and then the other line and the defensive backs. You see them, you see it like this way. You don't see it first person, or third person. You see it like, I guess fourth person or whatever. And you don't really notice. I mean, you do notice it. If you're smart and you watch this game a lot, you know that shit's fucked up and crazy, bro. But I says if you're someone who's untrained, you can see it from that angle, and it doesn't look as bad. But when you get into that shit, and you put like a helmet cam, and you get into the position, like when you do the sky cam look, and you see those guys coming, and you see those guys running, and you see how far it really is, and you see how fast they got to get it out. Tom Brady gets the ball out under 2 seconds. This is 2 seconds. That was 2 seconds. This is 2 seconds. That's it. All right. 2 seconds, right here. Ready? 1, 2. That's it. That was 2 seconds. 1, 2. That's it. He's got to get the ball out in that time. That's just absurd. And guys got to get to him in that time. And they do. That's the crazier thing. It's not crazy that he gets the ball out in that time. It's crazy that there's dudes that get to him in that time. That still get to him. You gotta have like fucking balls of steel to really be an NFL quarterback. You have to have balls of steel because you just gotta be willing to fucking just put your life on the line out there. And that's what these guys do. And I'm not saying any other position isn't as dangerous. I don't know, maybe that is what I'm saying, but I don't know. QB is pretty fucking dangerous, bro. because you're out there and it's the most. That's why there's so many rules on the quarterback. That's why you can't touch the quarterback. You can't do this. You can't, because it's just those guys are like basically they're protected by the line. But once you get past that line, I mean, they're just fucking sitting ducks, dude. And that's why it's like a lot of running quarterbacks are a big deal right now, because that kind of changes the game and of like, oh shit, you know, you got to do something else to get these guys. But then they're just all these years of evolution. That position and that shape of that quarterback is still not really. I mean, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, those are the pinnacle of like running quarterback to this point. Like the sleek version and then the big, hard, tough version. And both of them are susceptible to getting knocked the fuck out. Both of them. It's a fucking... It's as close to gladiators as we're gonna get without fucking, you know, throwing a fucking lion in that shit. And watching someone get their fucking head chopped off. I mean, we kind of saw that tonight. It was just that we harkened back to Roman. Everybody had a flashback to a past life when they were a Roman spectator. You know? It's just... This is how, you know, the games ended. When people became disgusted with that shit. And the fall of the Roman Empire. So I don't know. I guess we're back here tomorrow, right? Because of LeBron and the whole shit, and it's gonna be late again. Another late night fucking CULTURA up the ass. What the fuck? God, this kind of sucks. I have to be honest with you. I just want to make sure. I'm pretty sure because it was a back-to-back. Yeah, tomorrow, 10 p.m. No, wait. Yeah, I guess it is tomorrow because today's today. So there's no Heat game today? Or is it tomorrow because it's at 12 it's at 12 midnight? When is the goddamn fucking Heat game? I have no idea. I think it's tomorrow. I mean, tonight. I don't know. No, it's gonna be tonight. Oh, tomorrow. I don't know. You tell me. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. I'll wake up. Oh shit! Fuck the Heat game, and then I'll check. And if it's a Heat game, then it's a Heat game. And if it's not, then it's not. If that same thing happens to you, then you'll know if there's gonna be a Heat CULTURA. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and shut this down so we can go to sleep and go to work tomorrow, because that's how we do it. Heat CULTURA, Heat CULTURA. However you say it, that's how you say it. I don't make the rules. I just make the rules. So I'm telling you, that's how it is. Just use that in life, okay? Don't make the rules. Just make the rules. I am studiomogura, studiomogura. Hit up my CashApp. Hit up the PayPal. All donations go toward the making of my independent film. Include your name in the memo, and I will include that in the IMDb listing as well as the end credits of the film. Check out my novel on Amazon and on Barnes & Noble, Full Moon Nights. It is a brief kind of like, you know, adventure in the Miami rave scene in the early 2000s. It's basically about a rave party that used to happen here in Miami that was really crazy, really fun, and I just want to make sure that there's like some kind of record of it. Check out my comic shop, Octo Taco, and check out my TeePublic store, and then also check out my music on Spotify and enjoy it. All right, and then we'll be back at you, I guess, tonight or tomorrow. I don't know when the fuck it is, but whenever they fucking play the Lakers and they fucking whip their asses after that, I'm going to be here, okay? So we'll see you then. Hey, you know what? Don't freak out. Just freak out. Wait, you remember how we have to stop like it's a sitcom? Don't freak out. Just freak out. I gotta go over here. No, sorry. I don't know where this cursor is. Is it over there? See, I'm not even doing this yet. I don't even have the hand yet.